LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. It's your boy, Darrell Owens, and this is the LegacyMaker Sports News Update for November 26, 2021. We had a slew of games to bring to you today. Very excited on this one. We got some Cavalier action. We got some VCU action. We also got some Rams action. Let's take you to Charlottesville for our first group of action here as the Virginia Cavaliers were taking on the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. And this game was all Cavaliers. They would win this contest 61-43. In the process, Tony Bennett gets his 300 career victory as the head coach of the Virginia Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are now 5-2 on the season after starting 1-2. A 4-game winning streak for the Cavaliers riding high as they will take on Iowa on Monday in the Big Ten Challenge. Now, Kihei Clark led the way with 11 points for the Cavaliers, and Reese Beekman had 10 points for the Cavaliers. They're riding high to see if they can take things to the next level. They have Iowa next week, and then ACC play starts December the 3rd against Pittsburgh. So we stay in Charlottesville for the next 2 games that we bring to you, and we bring you the Virginia Cavalier Classic. The women's team was taking on Rhode Island, who came into this game undefeated. And the Cavaliers were looking for win number 2. The Cavaliers had a 2-point lead heading into halftime, but Rhode Island went on a 10-2 run in the fourth quarter, putting up an 18-point lead. Virginia tried to chip away at it, just wasn't enough. But the Virginia Cavaliers would lose this one 80-70 to Rhode Island. Cameron Taylor had 22 points for the Cavaliers leading the way. Amadine Tois had 17 points for the Cavaliers. Des Elmore led the way for the Rams with 22. Chanel Williams chipped in with 19. The Cavaliers will take on the Richmond Spiders on Sunday, November 28th to finish off the Cavalier Classic. Speaking of the Richmond Spiders, they took on Long Beach State at the Cavalier Classic, and they got off to a good start. They were leading at the half 23-22, but Long Beach State, the undefeated Long Beach State, was able to pull away late in this contest, winning 52-44. Addie Budnick led the way for the Spiders with 14 points. Katie Klimkowitz had 8, Grace Townsend with 7, and Sydney Boone had 6 for the Spiders. The Spiders will take on Virginia on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. to finish off the Cavalier Classic. Now we take you to the Bahamas to finish off this edition of the LegacyMaker Sports News Update. The VCU Rams taking on the number 22 team in the country, the UConn Huskies, and this was a great game from beginning to end. VCU had an opportunity to knock off this UConn team. They took this game into overtime, but UConn was able to pull it off in the end, 70-63. But the VCU Rams really came through here in this contest during this tournament and really showed what team they could be with this season going forward. Leading the way for the Rams was Jaden Nunn. He had 21 points. Vince Williams had 9. Keyshawn Curry and Levi Stockard had 8 points apiece. VCU will be heading back to town to take on Campbell December the 4th at 4 p.m. at the Siegel Center. Now we swing to the other side of the Bahamas to see the VCU women's basketball team take on North Carolina. This was a very tough matchup for the Rams, that they would end up losing 72-59 to the North Carolina Tar Heels, who are now 5-0 on the season. Taya Robertson led the way for the Rams in this contest with 18 points. Chloe Bloom had 11. Sarah Tabasi had 8. And Madison Haddix Covington also had 8 points for the Rams. They will head back home to take on East Carolina at 6 p.m. on December the 1st. Should be a good matchup at the Siegel Center. All right, everybody, I'm your man, Darrell Owens, and this has been the LegacyMaker Sports News Update for November 26, 2021. Until next time.